of, oh, hey vlog. It is the day after. We're here with the gang. Everybody's recollected. Let me tell you, last night was crazy lit movie. It's not a bra, it's a bathing suit. It's a bathing suit. It's not a bra, it's a bathing suit. Wow, I make friends with musical people. We love music, so there's always music playing, so I'm always on the verge of copyright. Sing Sullivan King today. Queen's Domain, you're getting touched tonight. You're getting touched tonight. Queen's Domain, you're getting touched tonight. I'll be inside you. And that rail will be railed, okay? I will be on that rail. When I'm getting dressed and stuff, I'll let you know what is happening. Bye for now, vlog. Okay, hey vlog, we're back. We have to finish this bra right now. And while we're finishing, I'm going to tell you the highlights of yesterday. By the way, also, this is not a bra, it is a swimming top, okay? So we can get that out of the way, okay? For legal reasons. Yesterday, when we first got there, before we even got into the venue, like bag check or anything, there was this girly pop that her friends weren't there yet, so she wanted to like hang out with us until her friends got there. Mind you, also, we had split up a little bit, so it was Sans and Leslie. They had left. They went at 3. I think they got there at like 3:30. Then me and Z, we had left around, I think 4:30. We either left there at 4, got there at 4:30, or we left at 4:30, got there at 5. One of those two. Either way, yeah, she was cool. She was really cool, but I think she was just a tad drunk, and I wasn't feeling anything yet except for a little bit high, slightly tipsy, because I did drink some soju before we left. Y'all saw that in the video. We did a shot together. The only thing also though is that there came a point in time, you know me, you know your girl, and one thing about your girl, overstimulation queen. There came a time where she was trying to ask about something. In my head, it's really fucked up. It's really mean, I know. But my head was like, okay, but you're a stranger, you're here with us, so just shut up and follow us. But that's just because I was overstimulated and so many people were talking and so many people were alive and breathing around me, and like I just had to acclimate to the space and chill out. And also my dumbass didn't eat before we left, and when we got to the festival I started to realize like, fuck, I think I'm a little bit hungry. And I was hungry. I ate. I stupidly forgot that they have so many different options and variety of foods. I swear if I could make a video one day without going bankrupt of like just trying all the different foods there, I would. But your girl don't got YouTube money like that, so yet. Your girl don't got YouTube money like that yet. So for now, we eat at home. We got food at home. And then after that, I got food. My dumbass forgot that they had so many different options and forgot that I have the option to choose other options if I'm not satisfied with whatever's currently in front of me. Mainly I forgot this because I was really fucking hungry and I didn't recognize in my body that I was really fucking hungry, but I was like really like not like, I don't know, I couldn't function. Like I couldn't make decisions. Everything was so hard, everything was so overstimulating. I was losing it, okay? I needed to eat ASAP. So then I ate, had a hard time swallowing the food, literally. And then once we finished, we met up with some of the other guys, and then we went to like one of the sets, and that was cool and all. Time passes, lots of compliments on my outfit. One of the only Spideys there. Pretty fucking cool, pretty fucking dope.
I saw Guy Spider-Man.
I saw Guy Spider-Man. He was in the black Spider-Man thing.
I saw him in the blue.
Oh shit! We saw our fucking male counterparts. That's crazy. Only one of us must live, female or male, so the other ones must die. We are the only true Spider-Man. Yeah. Okay, so then this is where things get a little interesting, is because at a certain point in the night, DJ decides, boom, I'm gonna solo mission. And so I went solo. I'm flying solo. That was super fun. One thing, I love being in groups because like you can like chill and vibe with your group, but I also love being alone because it's so easy to move through the crowd and like to get to the front of the stage because you're just one person, and if you just use your manners and just excuse me, people let you through, especially when you look hot. People are like, yeah mama, go ahead, and you're like, oh, thank you. And they're like, oh, of course. So that was super fun. I got to the front. Shout out to Jessica, a girly pop I met at the rave. She's super sweet, super nice. She was taking care of me at the rave. I didn't have a fan and she was fanning me. We checked in with each other a couple times because there was this one situation. These guys had pulled up next to her and her boyfriend, right? She was with her mans. And these guys had pulled up next to them. And the way they pulled up, they didn't sound like they said excuse me, but I saw her boyfriend, Jessica's boyfriend, like make, like, I think he was just straight faced, like it was just his natural face, like he was just neutral faced. But and he dapped up one of the guys that had like just got there, and for a second I had read it as like them like resolving a conflict, like them being like, oh bro, you good? And then like, yeah, I'm good, bro, you good? And they're like, yeah, I'm good. And they figure out they're both good, right? But no, I think they were just like, I don't know what the fuck was going on actually, but I made eyes with Jessica and I was like, and because I was like looking at the situation, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm like, is my girl good? Like, don't pop up on my girl, like she's been taking care of me, don't fuck with her. I just met this girl and I'm like, don't fuck with her. But I'm sitting there, I'm like, what's going on? Because if we want to get rowdy, we can really get rowdy at the fucking Allison when we're set, bitch, what's good? So then but then she looks at me, she notices my confusion, she's like, are you good? I'm like, I'm good. And like, mind you, also there's no words because it's loud as fuck, so we're both just like, and she's like, and it like literally it's giving, like that's what it's giving. So then I went over to her. She's like, "Are you good? Are you okay? Are you hot? You need a fan?" I was like, "No, I'm okay. Are you good? I saw those guys like dapping up your boy." I was like, "Are you guys okay? Look like they're resolving conflict." She's like, "No, it's okay. Everything's fine." I'm like, okay, we're good. And then we just vibe out. We just have some fun. So then after Alice in Wonderland, or at the end of Alice in Wonderland, right? There was these two guys that had came up. There was this girl that I was behind, kind of at the rail, and I guess at the end of the Alice in Wonderland said her boyfriend had like random girl, mind you, I don't know this girl, but her boyfriend had came up and I don't know, like to go like be with her or whatever, you know, like rejoin his group or whatever. But him and his dog that he slid up with were so fucking rude. They pulled up. His homie fucking bum rushes me. They don't say shit. One thing about me, baby, it don't matter how many drinks in I am. If a bitch bum rushes me and doesn't say a single word, not even a oh my bad, not even a oh my fault, not even a oh, you're getting called out. I'm the type of bitch. It don't matter how many shots I'm in. If you bum rush past me in a way that makes me physically do one of those, if I hit one of these, bitch, and you just pass me, oh yeah, you're definitely gonna hear, oh, so bitches can't say excuse me? Because right, bitches can't. Bitch, what happened to Plur? Mind you, when Alice in Wonderland ended her set, I'm so sad. I wish I got more of Alice in Wonderland, but I didn't. I was so in the moment, you guys. I love her. And she literally makes music for black women. Like, there was some EDM songs in there with some R&B or some, like, you know, some, like, just the hits that you grow up on. Even if you're not, like, a avid rap listener, it's tracks you grew up on as a black person, for me personally. So I really liked that. That was really lit for me. And my phone was in my hydro pack, and I didn't feel like taking off my hydro pack just so I could pull out my phone, record a little bit, and then put it back in my hydro pack and have to snap it back up. Like, it just takes me out the moment. So I was like, I'm locked in right now. And then at the end, I tried to, but it was too late. She had already left. It was the next DJ. But while this is happening, while they're exchanging DJs and stuff, him and his homie fucking bum rush, and I'm like, bitch, the fuck? But I said something along the lines of like, oh, no, excuse me, it's crazy. And then the girl behind me was like, oh yeah, girl, I felt that too. Like, you're not tripping, you're good. And I was like, bow, right? Because like, didn't she just say to be kind to each other? Me talking to she like Alice in Wonderland. Because literally when she ended her set, she was like, guys, I love you. I just had a baby 4 months ago. Shout out to her. What the fuck? I just had a baby 4 months ago. Be kind to each other. Plur life. Like, stay in there. Have fun. Everybody stay safe. Be kind to each other. Have conversation. Be cool with each other. Talk to each other. Smile with each other. Da da da. I'm like, yes, girl. Yes, I'm feeling the vibes. We're already there. And then these dudes, I'm like, didn't she like, y'all wasn't fucking listening? And I said that to girl. I'm like, right, because didn't she just say be kind to each other? Kindness is saying excuse me. And the guy that had bum rushed me, and he's, because mind you, after he bum rushes me, him and his homies, it literally goes like this. It's rail, then it's the girl, then it's me. So I'm like literally I'm one person from the rail. If that girl wasn't there, I'd be on the rail. So she's the only thing separating me from the rail. So her boyfriend comes up, he's by her, and his little friend is behind him, and that puts him next to me. So he's like right here, like slightly ahead, like slightly in front of me. And I'm talking my shit to the girl, like with the girl in the back, and I see him do one of these when I'm like, right, didn't she just, I'm like, y'all wasn't listening? And I see him do one of these. Bombastic side-eye. And I look at him like, bitch, not. One thing about me is if bitches can't say excuse me, bitches cannot be giving bombastic side-eye. You're not gonna sit here and bombastically side-eye me. Bitch, you ain't even say excuse me. The fuck? So he hits me with one of these. I said, right. And you're looking because you know I'm talking to you because you know you're wrong for that. Right, bow. Leave it there. And we did. We both left it there because at that moment, it's two things I realized. Well, it's one thing I realized and another thing that he realized. Thing I realized, that man was low-key off his rocker. That man was faded than a motherfucker. Okay? He was barely comprehensive. Okay? Not to say he was like stumbling and shit, but it's like, you know when you look at somebody and you're just looking at them and you're like, you're not entirely here. What do you want right now? That's what he was giving, okay? And I think he realized at that same time that, like, I'm fucked up and I need to be more careful about what I do because there's bitches like this girl out here that are really about their shit and they're not gonna tolerate that shit no matter how fucked I am. They're not gonna use that. They're not gonna let me use that as an excuse. I need to be on my shit. Yes, baby. Get on your fucking Zoom. One thing, another note I want to mention is that earlier in the day, I can tell it's this thing that's been happening to me recently, more lately, is that people will do that thing where, specifically, I saw this guy. I saw him, I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, you're kind of cute, like, oh, hey. And I leave it there. I turned to Z because we're trying to figure out where the boys are. This is like way back when we first got into the festival. We were still with that one girl. I'm walking. I see him. He's walking this way with his friends. I'm still here. Then I turn this way. Z starts walking that way. I turn to walk that way with Z. Boom! I get brushed into. I get bumped into by the guy that I was just looking at. That was looking at me. In other words, you know when people use proximity as a way to be closer to you, and they try to play it off like they accidentally bumped into you. I see you for what you are, but it's cute, so I don't mind it. Me talking about something. We're leaving at 5. Also, it being almost fucking 2 right now, and me still on this fucking bra. It's probably 2 right now, actually. 2 p.m. Yeah. But that has been the most eventful, well, so far of that part of the night. Then, also, mind you, vlog, I can't be talking too much. But just, like, once again, I feel like motherfuckers be thinking they slick, and they're not. And look, I'm gonna say it like this, because I recognize also that I can be a very imaginative person. Very, some would say almost delusional of a person, okay? But I'll say it like this. Motherfuckers think they're slick. Like, I don't peep game, I don't peep ball. But one thing I will always know is when somebody's using proximity as a way to have a chat with you. Or when somebody saw you from far away and they come up to you acting like they just bumped into you. But I'm delusional. Right. Forgot about that aspect. I'm delusional. Right. Okay. Anyways. Then I went to, after Alice in Wonderland, after those one guys, I was going to stay for the next set, but then I was like, no, because isn't Alien playing right now? And I was like, and I did promise Z I'd meet her at Alien. So I went over to find my long journey to make it to Atlians. Once again, love traveling solo, because getting to the front in Atlians, it was a tough journey. I'm not gonna lie. It was tough. I didn't think I was gonna make it. I didn't think some of the areas were so densely packed. I did not think these bitches were gonna let me through. I thought they were gonna be like, well, bitch, no, fuck you. I want to be at the front and you're getting in my way. But I was only one person. So even if they had that thought, they probably quickly dispelled it in their mind as like, no, don't be like that. It's only one person. It's fine. And so I made it very close to the front. You'll see that in a video. Maybe I'll just insert the clips and make this like story time posted, kinda. And then
No.
after that, after what? Chicken butt. I made it to Atlians. Went to Atlians. Had so much fun at Atlians. Atlians is so good as a DJ. And I also went to, well, I stayed for Grizz. A little bit ways through Atlians, I texted Z. I'm not gonna lie, I did hesitate to text my friend just because she was with her Rafe, and last time I left her, she was with a group, and once again, groups are a little bit harder to maneuver to the front. And even though they'd been there for more than one set, I wasn't very optimistic that they had made their way quite as close to the front as I had, and I wasn't really willing to give that up at that moment because I had earplugs in. And the front was not too overstimulating because I had earplugs in and I could still hear everything. I could feel the bass. It was beautiful. So then, okay, I'm gonna have to do that again. Fuck off. So then, we went back and forth telephone a little bit with the bad service and finally found each other. Me trying to type BMO, I typed BMI in one text and BPM in another. Okay, you're done. I didn't, if you asked me in the beginning of the night, you'd be like, DJ, how many people do you think you're gonna kiss tonight? And I'd be like, 8 billion million people. And you'd be like, DJ, how many times are you gonna crack tonight? And I'd be like, at least 5,000. And then we'd end the night and you'd be like, DJ, how many people did you kiss tonight? And I'd be like, 0. And then you'd be like, DJ, how many times did you get cracked tonight? And I'd be like, ooh, 0. 0 times for both. Okay. Nobody wanted to crack me. I know people did want to crack me. I'm not gonna lie. People wanted to crack me. People wanted to be my rave bae. It's just that I didn't want any of the options I had. And I feel like that's a issue I run into frequently, is that like, I feel like that's everybody though. Like, oh, the people that want me, I don't want, and the people that I want don't want me. Type shit. Yeah. And now, guess what vlog? We're gonna do it again. They do. Because guess what? The shit is not over. Huh, baby? Oh, hallelujah. Tell me what to shoot. Yeah. Hopefully I look just as good today as yesterday. Like, is that even a question? Of course I'm going to. But, you know, you just gotta say those little prayers up because you never know. Sometimes fate is a mysterious thing. And the days that you really want to look served and ate, you look chopped and cooked. And I'd rather it not be one of those days. So even if it takes me 2 hours to do my makeup, then it's gonna have to take me 2 hours. Mind you, also, I got up at 9:15. No, I got up at 9:19, almost 9:20. I wanted to get up at 9:15. I got up at 9:20 today. I woke up, I wandered around a little bit. I think I checked something, I forget what. Then after a point, I changed my pants. Because literally, I kid you not, I drove us back home from the rave. We pull up. Mind you, also, I was a bit sleepy. Never drive sleepy, guys. That's so dangerous. Never drive sleepy. I say after I just drove sleepy. But it wasn't like, I didn't start out sleepy. It was like 5-10 minutes into the ride home where I was like, oh fuck dog, I need to go to sleep, dog, I need to get home so I can go to sleep right now, because I swear to God, if this trip is any longer, I'm going to sleep. We need to pull over, like, I need to sleep. But luckily that didn't happen. I'm a fashion genius and I can just see what it looks like before I commit to it. That is the most jaw-dropping, gorgeous thing I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. Are you serious? This is so gorgeous. I'm literally gonna shit my pants. Vlog, it's been 24 minutes. If you guys wanted tips on how I'm doing this, I can't give you tips right now. But if you ask me in the comments on a separate video, I will give you tips on how to make a rave bra and like how to do it in a sewed way instead of a glued way. Are you fucking serious? Chat, I'm actually about to lose my mind right now. Mi vida, we're on the vlog. What is up vlog? I'm updating you right now. We can just head through the gate because we gotta go that way. We're on our way. I didn't update you any other time. The lighting is eating. I'm eating. Hold on, is my camera dirty? What the fuck? Oh, my camera was dirty. The blurred effect was cute. Whatever. Anyways, we're on our way to the festival right now. About to get in the bus again. Not to the back of the bus because Harriet Tubman fucked for us. And so did fucking Rosa Parks, okay? By us, I mean my people.
Pop my butt, pop my butt.
Do you know what pop my butt meant to Harriet Tubman? Do you know what that meant? It meant a whip.
Same vibe today. We're gonna get lit, we're gonna rave, we're gonna have fun. It's gonna be a vibe. I am the white
You get a cameo too, dude. Yo, how are you guys?
We're good, how are you?
Feels good?
Yeah.
Everybody now, time to show the whole world what we're all about. We the girls with a passion for fashion. Ooh, caress.
Look, we're on a mission to find sands. We're at Betty. We're not at Betty Manassi. Betty Manassi's coming up. We're at the set right now. Wow. And we're looking for sands. I'm gonna tell you when we find her. Bye. Look, we found sands in Leslie. Look, we found sands. And Leslie. With the whole gang in the Walk away, we're riding rail like something king.
I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go.
Don't pay attention to my hair anywhere at the end of this video. It is what it is. I'm just checking in with you, vlog, to make sure you saw that, because what the fuck. I love you so much, vlog. Bye.